gamers, we're back for the final time today to cover some new buffs, because with the Noah event we got 2 new buffs as well. One for OG Nemo, 5-star rider as you can see, and then also Circe, the 4-star permanent caster. Both on the, or not Nemo, but Circe is also on right up on the Noah banner as well. Both skill buffs. I think we'll start with the Nemo buff and see what we have here. So Nemo got a buff to his first skill. So on a 5-turn cooldown, all allies got 12% attack and MP damage for only 1 turn. And then if you are on a beach map, or like water map, water side, or void space, there was another 20% attack, and this one is also for 3 turns. So man, if you didn't have that map effect on, this skill was pretty terrible. Like, it was so bad. It's not very good value at all. So let's see what they did. Same 5-turn cooldown. The map thingy remains the same. It's still the same condition, 20% attack for 3 turns. But hey, the first 2 effects are now, they upped the numbers to 15% each, and they're now 3 turns each as well. Very good. Very, very good. And then a new line was added. All allies now get 100% buff removal resistance for 1 time 3 turns. Great utility on top as well. Very nice to see more servants get this treatment, so we have more options for this stuff now too. Now on a 5-turn cooldown, this is a really good skill. It's just very solid, especially if you hit that map. And also, honestly, now that this is on the first skill, if you have the map, there could be an esports Nemo potential now as well, I'm not gonna lie. Because that's 35% attack for 3 turns then, on top of 15% MP damage and some buff removal resistance. Like, there could actually be a case for an esports Nemo then as well. But in general, this skill is just way nicer to use now. He's now a little bit less punished for not having the map. Granted, I still think he is fairly reliable on the map still, because this is not the only effect that would be gimped if the map is not active. There's also, where is it? The 3rd skill. Yeah, he gets more arts. There's more arts up for the party. The passive is there as well. And then the MP gets more MP damage as well. So I still feel like he definitely feels weaker if you don't have it. So I don't think that has changed too much. But now the skill itself is just way better, which is cool. Because, again, it was definitely his weakest skill. It wasn't even close. So it's a pretty good buff. Will it change a ton? Maybe not. But I still like it. It's a good buff. Rider tier list, we had Nemo OG on B+. With this, he's either still a B+ or maybe an A. I think I'm going to keep him in B+, because I still think he is super reliant on that field. He's going to be much stronger when that field is active. I don't know. Maybe if he gets like an MP buff at some point, or is that too much to ask? I don't know. I don't want to jump the gun immediately, I think. I still think I'm going to keep him in B+. We'll do the discussion again, you know, I'm sure, in the future, when we have time to digest this. But for now, I think we'll just keep him there. Yeah, that's fine. I wouldn't be mad if he was in A2, but yeah, let's just go with that. And then we have the Circe buff. Has she even ever got a buff before? I'm not even sure, but yeah, we got a skill buff for her. So let's see what we have. So it's a buff to her 3rd skill. So previous in a 6-turn cooldown, all allies got 50% star gen for 3 turns, and then removed debuffs from allies. Really weird skill. The star gen on herself is absolutely terrible. She has like single target buster MP and a full art stick normally. So for her, it doesn't even help too much. And then chances are the team you're running with her probably won't be going crazy about an AoE star gen buff either. So that was just a weird effect on her. If she was released nowadays, I don't think she would even have this effect, but you know, all design and all that. The debuff cleanse is kind of cool. Some nice party utility, but you know, if that's the whole skill on a 6-turn cooldown, I wasn't really impressed. It was definitely not a good skill overall. So let's see what they did. Same 6-turn cooldown. The 2 pre-existing effects remain the same. Nothing was changed, but we got actually 3 new lines. So now all allies get 15% arts, buster, MP damage, all for 3 turns. That's pretty good. Okay, now we're kind of talking. So the skill went from like pretty underwhelming to pretty good, actually. Yeah. What's with the 15%? There's no way they could have made it 20%, bro. If that's what you're asking. Dude, that's not going to happen on a 4-star. There's no way a 4-star would give you 60% damage equivalent in 1 skill use on a full AoE. So it might seem like 15% is not much. It is honestly quite a bit. So I will counter your argument there and say this is actually quite impressive, especially for a permanent 4-star to give this much offensive stats in just one skill use on a full AoE. So I do think it's nice now. It's a great skill. It also works with her MP and her main deck as well being full arts. Again, but the thing is, she doesn't have the same problems that Nemo did. Nemo was, again, map reliant, and Circe is just, I don't know, she's just a bit wonky, and her gains were really trash. This art sub does help a little bit, but from what I remember, getting her MP is still really, really hard. You have the big battery, of course, but that's only once every 7 turns, give or take, so I don't know. There's still a lot of, like, just not impressive stuff in here otherwise. And it doesn't help that I want to say if a lot of bosses, if not most bosses, are also immune to Pigify, which is just a slap in the face. It would be really nice to be able to use that more too. So I don't know. I feel like she still needs more than this, but yeah, it's something. She did have an MP buff as well, but even with that, I don't think it's crazy damage. But this helps. This helps. This is good. This is nice. They should buff the first or the second skill still, or both. I would not mind. But yeah, good. Deserved buff at least. She was just a B tier now. I am a little tempted to bump her into B+, mostly because, again, there's still not a ton of options for single target casters. And especially as a 4-star, I feel like she should be a bit higher now. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do the bump into B+, I think. I'm not too bad about that. I think that's fine. There could be even arguments as a 4-star to be even in A tier, maybe. But I'll just play it safe and do the B+ now. So hey, double B+, why not? So that's the buff breakdown. Not revolutionary buffs by any means, but I would say both buffs are well deserved and still good buffs that do help them. Will they solve all the issues the servants have? No, but are they still good and nice and deserved? Yes. So I'm still happy with this. Okay. So, hey, if you enjoyed this buff breakdown, short and sweet, but like the video if you did, of course, and subscribe for more. This should be the final upload today, so a lot of videos, yay, enjoy, hopefully. We'll be back at least on Tuesday, maybe even before that. The raid's open on Sunday, I believe, but Tuesday is already Grand Rider, so I might make a video covering that too, as always. So expect more videos in the near future regardless. Shout out to my patrons on the screen right now, and Suit for being a big YouTube tier member supporter. And otherwise, have a great weekend up ahead, and see ya in the next video. Bye bye.